Hello and welcome to Mystic Moonstone's weekly angel card reading. The duration for this reading is from the 15th to the 21st, which also happens to be the summer solstice and Father's Day. So happy Father's Day in advance. Let's see what the angels have in store for us this week. Okay, the first card we have is Archangel Sandalphon, and it's the prayer card. So some of you may find that the beginning of the week is about prayers being answered. It may be something that you've wanted for a long time is going to actually happen, and you'll get the answers that you've been seeking with regards to this situation. For others, it may be that you're praying for something specific. Now there's a lot of green in here, so I feel that health will come up and be quite specific for some of you, okay, and prayers going out either for your own health or for the health of someone else. But the thing to remember is that Archangel Sandalphon brings back our prayers answered, okay, so that's a really positive card if you have been sending out prayers. Okay, let's get an influence card and see what that has to say. Okay, we've got the Angel of Space Clearing. When this card comes up, it says it's time to clear the old negative thoughts and feelings. So for some of you, the prayers will be about actually just making yourself feel better, actually knowing that you can move forward from your current situation. Okay, let's see what we have midweek. I will go back to those. Okay, we have Archangel Uriel, and it's the Alchemy card. When Archangel Uriel comes in around us, he shines a light forward. He helps us to know where we ought to be going. Okay, again, lots of green in there, lots of orange, which is about connecting with your sacral chakra. Sorry, I've got a bit of a frog in my throat this week. So the sacral chakra can also be about connecting in with your creativity and also your self-identity. Okay, so let's get an influence card and see what we have. Okay, and we have the card of joy. Okay, now if you look at the card of joy, it's got this beautiful butterfly on it. A butterfly is symbolic of emerging. It's of being reborn, of being who you're meant to be, changing from the caterpillar into the beautiful butterfly. And it's quite interesting because it goes quite well with the Alchemist card, which is about taking something that's quite base and actually transforming it into something that's quite wonderful. Okay, so we'll leave that there so I can understand where they're going, and we'll just have a look at the end of the week and see. Okay, we have Archangel Jeremiah. When Archangel Jeremiah comes in, he does make us look back and take stock of our life. The card is the Awakening, so you may find as you go towards the end of the week, everything that you've gone through the week, all the clarity that's been coming in, the prayers that have been being answered, and the light being shone in the direction you're needing to go will kind of awaken you, give you that eureka moment as to where you should be heading, what you should be doing, what's your heart's desire. Okay, so we'll have a look at that, just see the influence. Okay, and we have the card of sexuality. Okay, when the card of sexuality comes up, it can have a literal meaning that somebody is coming into your life that will help you to engage with your own sexuality, to be open and to be comfortable in your own skin, and that's something for a lot of us is a problem. Okay, but also sexuality once again links in with the sacral chakra, and I'm really being drawn to the sacral chakra. And the sacral chakra is our seat of creativity, but it's also about our own self-identity. Okay, and it's about being happy with who we are. Once again, the butterfly emerging. So if we go back and we look at all these cards, the beginning of the week is about prayer. It's about what are you praying for, and we pray for what our heart desires. Some people we're saying our prayers for others, sometimes we're saying our prayers for ourselves. Okay, prayers aren't so much about gratitude. They should be, but we don't tend to say a prayer about being grateful for everything. We tend to say prayers when we actually want something. Okay, so in a way a prayer and a wish is very much the same. With the Angel of Clearing card, it's about getting rid of all the negativity that's maybe blocking those prayers, okay? Maybe making you send out the wrong prayers instead of the ones that are actually going to benefit you. as we go through and you have the alchemy card, it's about actually changing yourself, transforming into what you want. You know, the alchemists used to take the base metals and turn them into solid gold, but you're going to be doing this with yourself. Okay, so look to midweek, you know, you may accept an offer that comes your way. You may decide to do something that helps to expand your life in some way to make those changes. Okay, it's a case of actually reaping the prayers that have been sent out and the rewards that are coming your way. Okay, and the card of joy kind of confirms that, and the butterfly is about the changes in you, the transformation in you. Okay, Archangel Jeremiah, he helps us not only to reflect, but also to actually be merciful on ourselves and not to be so harsh on ourselves. If you look on this card, she's holding her breast, she's holding over her heart. So it's all about, you know, actually connecting in with what your heart desires. And also, if you look on this card, you've got this lovely orange flower. Orange, the colour of the sacral, and this is really coming through on all of these cards. There's so much orange. If I lift up every card, it's the orange that I'm being drawn to. Okay, the last card is the sexuality, and as I said, sexuality and the sacral chakra are one in the same, really. And you know, sexuality isn't just about baseness or anything like that. You know, it's actually about loving yourself, being comfortable in yourself, being confident in yourself. Okay, so I think that's brought us to the end of this reading. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your continued support. Love and light to you all. Bye. Hello, and welcome to what I call this part. I'll get a name for it in the end. We call it the weekly draw, shall we? Okay, let's see. Got all the names in the bag, and let's see who comes out. Okay, we have Jacqueline Humphreys. Humphrey, sorry. Thought that sounded right. Let's have a look, let's see what the cards have for you, Jacqueline. Oops, dropping cards, not helping, is it? Okay, we have the card of nurture. When the card of nurture comes up, it's an indication that it's time to actually start to nurture yourself as well as those around you. Okay, and to actually really reconnect with your inner child. If you read the card, it says, as you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. You know, I know when this card comes up, it's about connecting with our children, about spending time with our children, growing and learning from our children, because they have so much that they have to offer us. But it's also about nurturing yourself, because sometimes, especially when we do have children, everything goes outwards and nothing comes inwards. That's not their fault, because you know, it's not their place to nurture us, but we tend to forget to nurture ourselves. So take some time in nurturing yourself. Also, as I'm looking at this card, I'm being drawn to the lovely angels and that lovely glow. And, you know, this is all about your spirituality coming in and your spirituality growing as well. But, you know, you have to give yourself that time, okay? At the moment, it feels like you're being a little bit pulled in all ways. And this is actually, I feel when you do take your time out for your spirituality, for the development of going forward with it, you then feel guilty that maybe you're not doing something else. So I really feel that it's time for you to actually sort of dedicate some time, even if it's only a few minutes every day, to some quiet meditation, and just to connect in with your angels, because I do feel there are angels around you. Now, I don't know why, but I'm getting the name Eleanor coming in. And I don't feel that this is a family member. This is the thing, you know, as I'm sort of seeing this, I'm getting the name Eleanor, and I can just see this beautiful angel. And you know how the wings are glowing on here? She's dressed in this beautiful violet gown, and she's just got these huge big wings, and it's like I can't see the end of them. Okay, where you can see the ends of these wings just seem to be going and going and going. Okay, and I just feel that she wants to be around you, she wants to help you. I don't know if this is your personal angel, your guardian angel, but I feel that she's going to be guiding you, and it's the name Eleanor that I keep getting coming in. Okay, I just want to say also, the little one on this card, okay, I'm being drawn to this little one on this card, and I want to say there's a little one around you who is very, very sensitive to spirit, so don't be afraid if you see this little one glancing up in directions or babbling away to someone and thinking, you know, who are they speaking to, okay, but this little one has a lot of protection around them, everything is going to be fine, okay, just very, very sensitive to spirit. The other thing is, this card is being brought to you by Archangel Gabriel. So when Archangel Gabriel comes in, what we tend to find is a new beginning coming in as well. Okay, so listen out, because what will happen, you will get angelic whispering in your ear, especially when you're sleeping, maybe during your dreams, when you're just waking up, which will give you the ideas of where you want to go forward, what you want to do. Start to write down everything, okay? As you start to write down, even if you keep a thought journal and just write down, you know, things that flow into your mind, Jacqueline. To begin with, they may seem quite random, but then you'll start to see a pattern. You may start to see that you're actually using up too much energy in something that's not necessary, or you may start to see a pattern of where it is that you actually want to go and what you actually want to do. Okay, they say that to understand our heart's desire, we really need to connect with our thoughts and see just what we're actually thinking about. Okay, so I really feel that it's time for you to start keeping some kind of thought journal and just scribbling down things as they come to you throughout the day. As we get to the end, you will find at the end of what? I want to say the end of a period. If you keep this thought journal, you pick how long you want to keep it for, whether it's a week or whether it's a month. Okay, that's up to you. But I'm just being made aware that as you get to the end of it, you will start to be able to see the pattern and start to see where it is that you ought to be going. Okay, you also need to bring some kind of balance in. I'm getting the thing of balance. I just feel at the moment it's like you're going everywhere and you're being torn, and you're being torn in all different directions. Okay, and it just feels like, slow down, because everything will get done. You know, Spirit know you've got a lot on, and I also feel, I want to say that there feels like there's a circle of ladies around you in Spirit. Okay, these feel, I want to go right back, and I want to go greats, and I feel like great grandmother, great aunt, I just want to go great. So I just feel that there's, I want to say at least 3 or 4 of them around you. Okay, and I feel they come in, I do feel that you do sense them. They've all got very different personalities, and I feel that they come in at different times for you. Okay, that seems to be the end. I can't get anything else at the moment. I'm trying here, but I'm not getting anything. Okay, one last thing. Watch out for a feather this week. Okay, I really feel that you're going to see a feather, and it's going to be quite unusual and not the usual type of feather, and you're going to know that this is a gift from Spirit. Okay, congratulations, Jacqueline. Everybody else, you know, I'm sorry it can't be you. I'm sorry there's only ever, well, apart from last week, one name pulled out. If you like or comment on the video, you will be put into next week's, and hopefully eventually everybody will get a go. Okay, love and light to you all. Bye.